For the benefit of all the guests here, I've been in this club for 4 years, and you don't get any less nervous after 4 years. Here in the 21st century, we are in an age with a lot of technological progress. Technology has increased rapidly in the last 100 years in a way more than we had the previous 2000. But in this age of technological advancement, I feel like we've sort of lost sight of why we strive to improve technology. First, it started with our food. Many years ago, when we had food, it would often spoil or only be available in certain times of year. So we invented refrigeration to be able to extend the life of many things we eat. We started modifying organisms. We started cultivating varieties of food that could last longer, be more resilient to pests in order to be able to feed more people. But as we got better at extending the life of our food, we lost its nourishing effect on us as food as sustenance. Our nourishment stopped mattering. As our advancement continued, as we stopped needing to be as mobile, our bodies changed. We stopped being as healthy as we were 100, 200 years ago. And we started focusing on how we make ourselves healthy again, how to get moving, how to become active. When that became restricting, there was this body positivity movement to try to explain that being thin wasn't the end all be all. But that message also got corrupted. Our health stopped mattering. When computers came, when the internet came, when information became easier to access, we heralded it as an era where all the information would be at our fingertips and everyone would be able to access any knowledge that they wanted. That was a nice dream, but then that got corrupted too. Rather than focusing on knowledge to make us all smarter, better people, we focused on what we could tell other people through this new medium. Focusing on telling people what they should know, what they should think, and how they should treat others. The knowledge stopped mattering. Now, in the day of AI, we are sold a story where we can avoid thinking altogether, offshoring the thought process to this metal box somewhere out there and offloading the responsibility that came with those decisions. Our thoughts stopped mattering. We stopped mattering. Everything that has made us human stopped mattering. In chasing the promise that AI has given us, we want an early utopia before we as humans were ready for it. Rather than getting the utopia that we were all promised, if we're lucky, we'll end up like the humans in WALL-E, voracious consumers without nary a thought for anything else. But that doesn't have to be the end of the story. We're at a crossroads, and we can do something about it. And I'll tell you, I will not go gentle into the good night. I will rage against the dying of the light. But even though I want a big change, this big change can't happen quickly. The problem with AI is that we're sold a quick, fast, easy incomplete solution. This needs to be grassroots, cultural change. Every single person in this room has a personal responsibility to help us reclaim what it is. I have a responsibility, Richard has a responsibility, Becca has a responsibility. Each one of us has a part to play, and I expect each one of us to be able to affect the change needed, because I will need all of your help. One meal at a time, one look in the mirror at a time, one thought at a time, one relationship at a time. And not to say that all these technological advances are bad, right? The change to our food did mean that we were able to properly feed more people, and the body positivity movement has led us to be more in tune with our bodies. With AI, we rule machines. We will continue to rule the machines, and my plea is to make sure that the machines do not rule us. Slowly, bit by bit, we'll chip away at a problem that's been building for thousands of years. Because in a time of rapid change, it may be the little small incremental change that finally saves us all. Thank you.